I got a guy reported, and he went viral on one of those Biden like Biden voters posting their L's Twitter accounts. This guy was
Yeah.
like, I think we shared it on our page too. This guy was talking about like it was like an argument about gun control, and someone was, and I don't argue with people on the internet. I'll forfeit or put this out in the forefront. If like I'll say my point, and if you come at me, I'm just gonna verbally abuse you and walk away because I don't. It's a waste of my time. I don't
Tell them
fucking
that their
care.
kids aren't theirs.
Yeah, I'll tell them that your children aren't yours or that you're an ugly bitch or whatever, right? Because it's literally, I don't think it's a productive use of my time. I used to argue with people a lot on the internet. I don't fucking care anymore. Like, I'll just be an asshole to you and leave it alone. So
That's a sign of somebody who's maturing because you have like your own issues to deal with.
yes,
I love arguing with people on the internet, but I think that's because I don't enjoy arguing with like the people around me. So I
yeah,
love doing it though. Yeah.
I don't like to argue that much. Like if someone sets themselves up to be dunked on, then sure. But 99% of or 95% of the time, you're not going to be convinced. I'm not going to be convinced. Everyone reading it has already chosen what side they're on, and they're just hoping someone's going to get the best gotcha moment. So it's a waste of my time. I don't fucking care. Like
My favorite way to do it is like kind of like what me and Ben Webb were doing, where we were like having a respectable discussion and admit
I
like
didn't even
taking
see
part
that.
of people's point. It was so fucking stupid, dude. We were talking about like wrestling, and it's like, but
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, I love Ben, and like we're not gonna sit there and call each other fuckface and stuff.
Right. Well, no.
Like,
So this guy came at me because I said something about because Biden introduced something about gun control, or he asked Congress to do it. This stuttering fucking moron didn't write the shit himself. It was somebody else. But the Biden administration asked Congress to enact an assault weapons ban, and I was like, wow, they just guaranteed they lose the House and Senate in 2 years or in a year. And this guy comes at me. You can't tell me why any American needs an AR-15. So I said, and you can't tell me why any American or why any grown man needs to act like a pussy bleeding little cunt. Yet here you are, bitch. And then I just ignored him. And so that spiraled into a bunch of people attacking him and arguing with him. And he, somewhere along the line, someone was like, I was trying to shut the notifications off because they wouldn't stop coming. And someone's like, you think Trump's this fascist, but you want the government to have a monopoly on guns? Like, you can't, like, power changes hands every 2 to 4 years, dude. Like, you're not going to have your guy in office in a couple of years.
I had this discussion with a guy because like I mean I share your sentiment when it comes to like guns control and everything. Any gun control is like pretty stupid in my opinion. But like I was talking with this guy who's like a cop in Council Bluffs, and he was telling me a story about how like something crazy happened on like a traffic stop, and like he was like, yeah, I was almost worried that I would have to grab the AR from the trunk of like his squad car. But I was thinking in my head, like, dude, why does a cop need like why do cops need AR-15s?
Yeah.
You know,
do you know
what I mean?
why? There's actually a reason.
Why is that?
Do you remember? I don't remember the name of it. I'm gonna look it up real quick. It was the Los Angeles shootout or something like that. Let me see here. Shootout, LA. It's the North Hollywood shootout. It was in the 90s. It was these two guys went and robbed a bank, and they were already jacked. Like, they were both like bodybuilders. They met at a gym, right? And they were roided up, and they put on like hardcore body armor and like absurd amounts. Like, they couldn't move very fast, but they went into this bank with AKs and robbed it. And they just walked out and just started mowing cops down because all the cops had were handguns and shotguns, and they couldn't pierce the armor. So they started giving, crazy. Some of them started getting ARs, and not all, but some of them started getting ARs in their trucks.
That's dumb because ARs like 5.56 doesn't have good armor penetration.
Yeah.
Like, so AR, the 5.56 round is like designed for soft skin targets. So it's like the round goes in and it tumbles around in there, but like with armor, it doesn't have a lot of stopping power. So like
stopping power,
it literally like any of the, I mean, they'd see it like in Iraq and stuff. Any of the insurgents that were actually had like body armor and vests and stuff. Like it takes like 6-7 rounds to actually bring a dude down, and it's
but I mean, as compared to a handgun where it's going to take 100, like
you would think that. Oh, I mean, this goes to that like the one gun control argument is like, oh, they meant muskets. Like, oh, just carry, the cops can carry muskets, man. Those have a lot that can penetrate armor.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well,
like,
so
yeah, that just seems kind of weird to me. It's like if they're ever in an engagement like that, and also like that argument could be used for people to have them. And there's plenty of instances where like somebody wouldn't have died in like a home invasion or something
sure,
that you could find where like
there's a
they
lot
had,
of them. Yeah. I mean, it's
yeah,
like,
exactly.
if you get, I mean, yeah, a handgun or a shotgun's great if you get the one guy, but if there's multiple home invaders and they're shooting at you, you're going to need more than 10 rounds, even if they're
And
armed with knives.
mostly because when you are, you got a lot of adrenaline going, you tend to just miss a lot of rounds.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what people think. They're like, "Oh, if you need more than 5 rounds," I'm like, "Dude, you've never been in a situation where you've had to shoot at something like,
yeah, okay,
I knew a
Clint
guy.
Eastwood.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah.
Like, yeah, people. These are the same people that say, "Oh, why don't the cops just shoot him in the leg?" Shit like that, right? Like, I knew someone that was an ATF, or it was a relative of a friend, was an ATF agent. So I hate this guy, but I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt here. He was undercover and got in a shootout in the same vehicle as the guy he was undercover on. Same fucking car. He was in the passenger seat. Guy was in the driver's seat. It was like both of them reloaded once and only one round hit each of them, like where one guy got hit twice, and it was like over 40-50 rounds and only one or two, and that's from right next to each other. If you're in a shootout, you need more than 5 rounds. These are the fucking these idiots shouldn't have any say on any type of policy out there. Like, there's no, if you have no idea what you're talking about, just shut the fuck up. It's okay. You don't have to have an opinion on everything, but you're gonna need, unless you're hunting, you're gonna need more than 5 rounds in a home defense situation. You're probably gonna need more than 10. Like, that's just how it works.
I had a friend in Omaha that was a pretty vocal anti-gun person. And then
everyone's anti-gun until they get robbed.
Well, they didn't get robbed, but they literally had like a mental asylum patient type guy like break into their house
while they were there.
While they were there at nighttime, like he was running from the police. And it's like, yeah. So after that, I don't see her too much talk.
Holy
about.
Shit! Yeah,
I don't see him talk too much about.
He probably bought 1 or 2 or 10.
I mean, dude, if they did, like, good on them. Like, you know what I mean? If you got a family and everything like that, I mean, I don't know. It makes me sleep better.
Yeah, for sure. It's like, and you got a kid, so obviously to have it under lock or under lock and key and stuff like that. But I mean, it definitely, there's something about knowing that your safety is in your own hands and not the police's hands, not the deadbolt on your door, knowing that you directly can neutralize a threat that's come to hurt you and your family, especially if you're.
It doesn't even need to be a person, man. It could literally like escape dogs. You know what I mean? Like a rabid animal. Like you could. We've done it before where I've killed rabid animals in our front yard. You know what I mean? And like, maybe I'm not in danger, but my dog, my cats and the dog that lived outside.
You grew up in the country. I forgot.
Yeah, dude. Like, so.
Oh, no, I mean, I've been attacked by a dog. I carry a handgun on my walks when I take my dog. Because there was a pit bull that attacked some dog at a dog park and almost killed it. Here's my thing. My dog's old. She's not going to win a fight against a pit bull. If your dog if your dog gets off the leash and attacks my dog, jumps the fence and attacks my dog, I'm going to kill your dog in front of you. I'm going to scar you for life, and I'm not going to go to jail, because Nebraska has laws to protect ranchers that say if your animal's in danger, you can kill someone or something to protect it.
And I live in Texas, man. Like, Texas,
nobody
is like,
cares.
Texas is like the epitome of it. Dude, that somebody could be threatening your fucking rocks in your front yard, and you could.
Yeah. So that's like, except
at least
snow.
have something to steal. At least have something to stand. Oh my god,
you guys
we
can't
gotta
shoot
talk
the
about
snow.
This.